Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back. So what are we going to do about this hallway?
Which one?
The one going to our base that you have now banned me from using the other storage area.
Well,
by the way, this hasn't burned.
Yeah, I noticed that. So I was pretty sure before we did it that it was safe to do. Because I think it only burns like when there's an open surface on the top. So yeah, I think we should do this for these parts.
I agree. How do you want to do the corner?
That I don't know. But for the other ones, definitely lava.
Yeah, I know. I agree with that. I can start taking out the glowstone.
Okay. I think I'm gonna work on the waterway over here.
Which waterway? Oh, over toward the farm area? Yeah. Gotcha.
So, what's been going on?
So I've sadly been it's so dumb. Reality TV shows can suck you in.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of a reality show called Below Deck?
Below Deck.
Below Deck.
Is this a porno? No, I haven't.
So it's really just a reality show about people who work on like a super yacht. And it's just like their whole charter season, and it's it's dumb, but it can be quite entertaining just because reality TV shows can be quite entertaining when they when they try to be or whatnot. But not only have I like blown through like almost a full season already just because it's like I don't know, it sucks you in. Like as stupid as it is, it'll suck you in.
It sounds bad.
It's pretty stupid. Like there's no question about that. But it's got an entertainment value, so that's what it is, I guess. Oh, by the way, while I'm telling the story, lava. Where did you go to get lava?
Just down in that cave. It's up out some.
Oh, so there's no big like lava source that's around somewhere. Okay,
no.
That's gonna make it more difficult. I will go search for lava. But. So they're on like a super yacht, and I don't know what the definition of a super yacht is.
That was my next question, is what makes a yacht super?
I know it's 150 some odd feet, so it's pretty big, but it's not like, it's still not, it's I can't say it's nothing special because it's very special. Like I don't want to sound like I'm like, oh, it's the small super yacht over here. But we're not talking like a Carnival cruise ship. We're talking, a personally owned yacht that can, has like 3 different like guest cabins, and then sleeping quarters for a crew of like 6 or 7 people or something like that. So still, it's quite impressive still, but not, like I said, not a Carnival cruise liner or something like that. So at the end of like one of the first episodes I watched, it was randomly on TV when I turned it on, and I was like, oh, this looks kind of entertaining. Like I'll just, pay attention to, watch this one episode of it or whatever. And at the end of it, they have their payday meeting. And the payday meeting, they were like, okay, this charter, we got, $18,400. And it's like a 2-day charter. So people are like on this boat for, 2 days and get this, they have to do all the meals and all this stuff. It's basically like you're going to an all-inclusive resort, essentially. So, the guests are your priority. The crew members like sleep for, handful of hours at a time. I'm sure there's like regulations and stuff about it. But, they work fucking hard for, 2 days or whatever for the length of your charter. And they're splitting up this, the profit sharing for this. And they're each getting like, $1,700-$1,800 or whatever it is. And, people are like, they're, showing their little testimonials. And they're like, I've never made this much money from working, 2 days in my entire life. Like, this is fantastic. And I'm like, oh, damn, like, that's cool. Like, all these people are young. They're in their, like, mid-20s. It's like, oh, that's, what a cool job for somebody in their mid-20s. You get to travel. You get to be on a, on a yacht. You're making, like, decent bank. You're not having to pay for anything either. You have sleeping quarters. You get food provided to you. I then watched another charter, so it was like over 2 episodes. It's like a full charter of the people. They split it up for entertainment value or whatever. I then realized. So, what is your thought on on this? Do you think that'd be a cool job?
I don't understand the point so far. Like, I don't understand what you're just watching the
ignore the TV show portion of it. Like, just the like, this is somebody's business, like it has been for, you know, many years. They're just making a reality show of it now. People are paying to go on a super yacht for, you know, 2 days, and you're, you know,
right.
So I mean, that's the point of it.
I mean, I already knew that. I guess I knew that there were people that you could rent yachts.
So after I watched this second charter go through, I realized that they weren't doing a profit sharing meeting. They were doing a tip sharing meeting.
Well, they made 18,000 in tips?
In a tip. It was a lump sum tip at the end of it that the people gave for their experience.
Okay.
Of $18,000 for 2 days.
I mean, I thought 18,000 was cheap whenever you were talking about the rent.
So sure, when I originally watched it, I was like, damn, $18,000. Like, if I could pay that and like have a bunch of friends go on a yacht, that'd be a pretty cool experience and all.
Right.
But then when you go $18,000 is the tip that they gave, how fucking much does it cost to go on a yacht for 2 days?
Probably 100,000.
Do you think I haven't looked it up yet because I wanted to talk to you about it and see if like what your thought process
That's my guess.
Was.
That's my guess.
Is that what you thought beforehand?
Well, honestly, I thought you were gonna say 80,000, and then you said 18. So, but now that you said they tipped 18,000, I'm thinking they're probably gonna tip somewhere close to 20%, right? So that's why I brought the number up a little bit.
So I am so curious when I get out of this cave. I want to look up what it would cost to rent a super yacht for 2 days or 3 days. Because some of the charters go up to like, it's really funny because it was like the 2 day charter they got 18,000 from. I think, oh God, I'm about to die. There was a 3 day charter they went on and somebody tipped them $28,000. And the one that I'm watching now is a 4 day charter. So I'm curious if like the tip is going to, you know, show that it's a 4 day charter versus, you know, a 2 day charter or whatever. So I am so curious because I was seriously thinking like, man, instead of like, if, you know, instead of getting Airbnbs, let's get fucking super yacht charters if it costs like $18,000 or whatever. Holy Lord. I am pummeled by skeletons here.
Well, I know that there was one time in Boston that we were actually considering renting, not a yacht, but
a houseboat type of deal.
Yeah, yeah. And the price was the same as like, you know, the regular Airbnb. It's like, do we want to sleep on a boat? That was basically the question that kept coming up.
But I'm sure in that you don't have like a crew that's catering to you at all times. That's just, you know, you have a sleeping quarters of.
Yeah, it was just a boat. That's like that was the whole story.
Oh, good God. There are so many bad guys down here. I found some dark caves, so because of, you know, all the lighting up that we have done. I'm so curious. Another thing I find really funny is this one. It wasn't this show. Like, in order to watch this show, because it's not on TV, you know, just playing on TV all the time. You can't just watch it and record it all. Turns out on like the Bravo TV app, you can watch the show on like a Fire TV stick or anything you get like the Bravo TV app on. But there's a bunch of ads in the middle of it. And I guess that's, you know, acceptable. Like, that's how places make money. And not this show, but this weekend, I am doing my fantasy football because, you know, I do fantasy football. And I shit you not, it was about to load up my fantasy stats. And an ad popped up in the middle of it. It was a video ad. And I had to watch this like 30-second video, which is whatever. You know, that's like free fantasy football. I'm expecting that. Where I got really upset with it is it literally said at the top of the ad, your ad-free fantasy football experience will start after a word from our sponsor.
What does that mean?
That's
God damn it. Breon.
Did you
Sorry.
fall in the hole?
Yes, I fell down Breon's stupid fucking ignorant asshole. Sorry.
But that was my thought exactly is, how can you claim I'm about to have an ad-free experience? Like, are you insinuating, is like this the new thing is saying, we will show you like TV shows that have commercials in the middle? Is it going to be like, your ad-free TV show watching will commence after this message from our sponsor, and one shortly after, like this, in a couple of minutes. Like we'll show you another one for your ad-free experience. Like, is that what this shit's supposed to mean at this point?
I think so. Yeah.
That's absolutely asinine in my opinion. Is there like, am I allowed to complain to somebody like legally? Like, can I go to the FCC and be like, these people are claiming an ad-free experience, and it's like by watching ads I get an ad-free experience? Like, is that? There's got to be some regulations around that stuff, right?
You could complain, but I don't think anyone's going to listen.
But wouldn't there be regulations around something like that?
Well, you know, what you're currently during the ads, it's not an ad-free experience. After the ads, it's now ad-free
until the next ad.
Right.
Exactly. I mean, but isn't everything?
I mean, that's just like the radio station does the same thing. You're listening to 1 hour Power Hour, totally ad-free, and only here on WOW fucking liar piece of shit.
But they give you an expectation of what your ad-free experience is, right?
Well, yeah,
and I hear that all the time. It's like, ads. You know, an hour of no ads. It's like, oh, okay, you told me up front I have an hour of no ads.
No, but then they continually advertise their station during that hour.
You know what? I guess you're right. It's not just straight up music. There is a DJ and somebody like, you know, advertising things for the station and things coming up for the station.
Yeah,
I guess that's,
no, it's not ad free.
Oh my God! I just killed a water source that was going down into a dark hole. I realized that's a bad idea. There's a lot of people waiting for me down there.
Well, at least what people are waiting for you.
Yeah, they were like, Jeff, come down. We want to see you. Oh, now I'm so good. When I get out of this cave, I'm so going to look up super yachts, though.
I mean, I've looked up renting an island, for example, for like Survivor.
Okay.
And like the price on that is doable.
Well, hell, you can buy certain islands for like $500,000.
Well, yeah, but I mean, we're talking about renting, not we're affordable. We're talking affordable.
But still, I'm thinking if you can buy it for $500K, you're gonna be able to rent it for a week for, you know, way less than $100K, right? Otherwise, you just rent it 5 weeks and keep it forever.
But shit, what does a yacht cost?
Okay, in the millions, I'm sure. I've looked them up before because, yeah, I live in DC area and we'll go to like concerts and stuff.
So I buy yachts.
I buy yachts. No, we go to concerts and stuff on the water, and I always look out at the yachts because I'm curious, you know, what does a yacht actually cost? And, you know, yeah, they're in the multi-million dollars. Like, they are not cheap vessels by any means. I'm not saying that I thought $18,000 was like, I was like, oh shit, every yacht excursion must cost $18,000. But when I see a tip of $18,000, that really puts into perspective the price of renting something for 2 days. You know?
Right. What's the point of even having a beacon whenever you can't really break the blocks?
What do you mean?
I mean the fucking stupid ass ghost blocks.
Oh, because yeah, I mean it is a weird glitch to have. Like, you gave us all this ability to have this ridiculous speed, and then you completely take it away because the ghost blocks.
I
just tried to dig down. I don't know if you can see me right now. Where am I at on your screen?
Jesus Christ, what a nightmare.
Am I just in the air?
Yeah.
There's silverfish. Hi, silverfish. I don't know what I can do with you. Can I shoot you through this ghost block or not? Nope. I'm like slowly sinking into this ghost block too. It's very. God, my arrow. Is my arrow doing crazy things to you?
Is my arrow doing crazy things to you? No.
No, it's like going crazily, just like resetting itself in the ghost block and then falling again and again and again and again.
For me, the ghost block is not a ghost block.
I was hoping I would get hit by it, but I did not. Okay, now that I'm in safety, though I can't guarantee that this is safety at all, huh? I'm gonna go.
Can't guarantee your safety.
Well, not with this fuck off hole around. Here. Okay. Why can't I do blocks? Okay. Yacht. Super yacht time. I must look this up. I've been like dying to know.
Is super yacht really the actual term?
That's what they call it on the show. I don't know what it actually means. Rent a super yacht charter, I guess it would be, right?
Like, for instance, I've been looking into Disney cruises just to see what the cost is. I'd like to go at some point in my life with my daughter. And so, like, I thought, well, maybe next summer I could save up and that could be our vacation time. Because, like, this year I'd saved up, like, $8,000 for all this vacation stuff we did. Well, a Disney cruise for this, like, almost the shortest time and a room without a view is, like, $8,000 for 2 people. So whenever you were talking like 18,000 for a yacht all to yourself, that's why I was like, that can't be right.
Damn. Average weekly sailing charter rates is, let's go to 120 to 150 feet, because I think this one, the one on the show is over 150, so it's in a higher bracket. But weekly rate anywhere between $50,000 and $100,000.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Whew. God, can you imagine being rich enough to be able to take a week vacation?
I can't imagine wanting to rent a yacht for that much money. Like, I don't care how much money I have. Like, I don't know. It seems like such a waste.
One of the people on it was she wasn't social media influencer, so don't want to get that wrong. She was a social influencer. It was like some older lady in her, like, early 50s or something like that. And I have no idea what the fuck she does. But she was the most annoying person I've ever seen in my life, because some of the people that they've had on there were really genuine and nice, even though they clearly are rich, but they were really genuine, nice, and relaxed. And this one lady was just like constantly bringing up, oh, my house is so big that, like, my husband and I need to have a cell phone because it's like we just can't communicate through our house. Like, she just kept bringing it up like over and over and over again. And I was like, Jesus
I need
Christ,
a cell phone.
lady.
My house is so tiny. I need a cell phone to communicate with people too.
You mean people outside of your house, though? She was talking about people inside of her house.
God, I know. I'm just saying.
The show just shows you like the terrible, terrible people that exist in the world. I would love to know how. You know what? I'm going to look up owning a super yacht here in a minute, because if we're going to make $100,000 a week, let's fucking just buy a yacht.
I mean, you got to spend money to make money, Jeff.
I know. That's why let's buy a yacht. Let's buy super yacht.
Is this Jeff is no longer a nurse firefighter. He's now a yachtman.
A yachtman. I think that's what they call you, a yachtman. Luxury yachts for sale. This one's only $4.95 million.
Oh, you got to think. You got to staff it too, right?
Yeah, you'd have to staff it, but I guess you just pay. So, and that's the other thing that I don't understand is they're talking about giving all these people all this money, and they're all super excited about their tips. I want to know what their normal wage is. It never gets into what they're getting paid on a normal basis, because there's also a hierarchy to the people on there, and you have your chief stewardess, and then your steward 2 and your steward 3. And I want to know, like, what is your rate just for working versus your tip rate? Like, is your tipper, because they're sharing the tips equally, and I don't know if that's normal either.
Do I sound like shit in Discord to you, or is it just you?
You just started to when you asked that.
You didn't
sound
real bad.
Oh, well, maybe I'm just a terrible voice guy.
Terrible voiceman.
Terrible voiceman. It's part of the yachtsmanship. You have to have like a raspy voice that nobody can hear.
Arr, I own a yacht. Arr.
I think that's how they all talk too.
Yep.
If you watch the show, all you hear is yar, yar, yar.
God,
yeah, you definitely started to sound like terrible shit all of a sudden. I don't remember which way I went. I found a couple lava sources, but I dug myself out in a completely different way, so I don't know. We did a nice lava pool somewhere. Oh, wait, I see obsidian.
I think that whenever we've dug down past the point where Brienne decided to quote-unquote help.
Oh, yeah, you definitely sound like shit now. Oh, my God, there's still ghost blocks just digging in a cave.
let's end this episode here, and we can put your Discord stuff around and everyone else about all your yacht experience.
Oh my god, it's so bad. Okay, bye guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye everyone.